Hello everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and today I'm doing the Booktube Birthday Tag. The first video I ever posted on my YouTube channel was February 1st of 2021, so it is my 2-year anniversary on Booktube, and it's really exciting. I have come a long way in 2 years, and I'm excited to do this tag. This tag was originally created by Average Joe Reads, but I found a different set of questions that are basically the same questions that he had in his original tag, but there were a few more, and I liked those extra questions, so I'm going to do that. I'll put the questions down below in the description box just in case you would like to do this tag. Question number 1, I already kind of answered it. How many years on Booktube are you celebrating? This is year number 2, although I took quite a long hiatus in June through December of 2021, and so technically it's been like a year and a half that I've actually been posting content, so I don't know, we'll say 2 years officially, but this is more like my first year of posting consistently. Question number 2 is, how have you changed from your first video to now? There's been so much change in my life. Personally, a lot of things have happened. We have moved to a new city. We had another baby. When I first started, we only had Theodore. Now we have Mabel. I got a new job. We got a new house. Lots of things have changed personally. Bookishly, I'm reading a lot more than I did 2 years ago. And I think I have Booktube to thank for that. I was probably reading like 5 or 6 books a month, and now it's more like 10 to 11 books a month. So awesome. And I'm getting a lot more recommendations, keeping up with current releases more a little bit maybe. Yeah, so that's how I've changed in these 2 years. Question number 3 is, what are 3 of your favorite videos you've made in the past year and why? Or what video are you most proud of and why? I'm just gonna go with, well, 3 of my favorites are my TBR games. I love recording my TBR games, picking what books I'm going to read in the next month. I really am enjoying my vlogs. I know that they're not my most viewed videos, but for me, I really love it, documenting my life, and it'll be fun to go back and see how old my kids were at these different stages that I'm recording these vlogs. And then lastly, the video I'm most proud of, just because I really liked the concept, was my Rebecca birthday reading vlog. My birthday is in July, and last July I read books with Rebecca in the title because my name is Rebecca. Either Becca or Rebecca in the title. And I think I'm going to keep doing that every July because not only are there books with Rebecca in the title, but there are a lot of books written by Rebeccas. And so that could be just a fun way to celebrate me and my birthday and read in a way that celebrates me. I don't know. Okay, question number 4 is, what's your most popular video? And at the time of filming, my most popular video is my second bullet journal flip through. I'll link it up above, but that one has 1,549 views. And then my second most popular video is my April 2021 deck of TBR. Don't ask me why April was so popular, of 2021. And then, oh, actually, I do know why. That was the first time I played deck of TBR ever on my channel, so that would make sense. That has 1,532 views. And then in third place is my January 2023 deck of TBR, so my most recent deck of TBR, or no, February has come out at this point, so 2 TBRs ago, but that one has 1,468 views, so kind of fun to see my most popular videos. Question number 5 is, what have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how did you overcome that struggle? For some reason, the most difficult thing for me, or the thing I struggled with the most, was to get excited to record my monthly wrap-ups. I think it's because I read so much during the month that I get very nervous to sit down and talk about all of the books that I read and all my thoughts on all of those books. It seems like such a daunting task for some reason. But once I do it, I'm totally glad I did, and I'm enjoying myself as I do it. But it's the prep work. It's the just the build up to doing it. Weird for some reason. Question number 6 is, have you had to deal with negative feedback or comments, and how did you handle it? Not really. People on Booktube are so positive and friendly. The only times I've really gotten comments that make me feel bad about myself is when people call out when I've said something incorrectly in my videos, which I like that people do, and I appreciate them for that. For example, in one of my reading journal videos, I was sharing how I fill out my reading journal on the daily, or when I complete a book. I was racially insensitive due to an inherent bias of mine, and someone called me out on that, and they said, "You were wrong. What you said was incorrect. Just letting you know." And they said it so nicely and in the best way possible. They weren't mean about it whatsoever, and I thank them for that comment. And I just responded with respect, and I said, "You're right, I was wrong, I need to do better." And so I was not mad at the person that made that comment. I was mad at myself for saying that in my video, because I don't like to be racially biased, obviously, but I am inherently, because I am a white female. And so keep calling me out when I make those mistakes, because I need to learn and I need to do better. Question number 7 is shout out a huge supporter of your channel. Krista from Books and Jams has been so great to me and such a huge support, especially in the last year. About a year ago, she reached out to me to give a recommendation for her middle grade March readathon that she hosts every March. And I was like starstruck when she reached out to me at first. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be on a video on Krista's channel, super cool. And I did that video, and every once in a while we comment on each other's videos, but more recently she had me on some of her live reading sprints, and she has just really helped me feel more comfortable talking about books, especially on live sprints. And she's also just helped some viewers come to my channel. And so thank you, Krista. Thank you to you viewers who came from Krista's channel. You guys are awesome. Everybody on Booktube is awesome. So thank you to my viewers for watching. If you don't know who Krista is, she and I share a lot of reading similarities, I think. And if you don't know who she is, I will link her channel down below so you can check her out. Question number 8 is, what's the best book you've read in this past year? I guess I'm going to say Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. This book won my 2022 book bracket, so I will say that one. It's lucky that my Booktube birthday is kind of at the beginning of the year, so I can look back at the year of 2022, I guess. But I will say, I read a really great book in January, The Color Purple. Obviously, people know this book. It's a classic, but it just really spoke to me. Super good book about womanhood and loving yourself. It's just very, very good. So that is worth a mention also. Question number 9 is, where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? Yeah, so I do have some goals for my channel for the next year. I hope to reach 1,000 subscribers. I hope to continue to post consistently. That's about 2 times a week. I post Sundays and Wednesdays right now. Funny one, I hope to get a new filming camera. Currently I film on my phone. Nothing's wrong with that, but it'd be nice to separate kind of my personal camera pictures that I like to take versus the videos that I take for YouTube. I also hope to start doing live reading sprints on my own. I think that'll come up in February. Watch for that. And lastly, I hope to get better at posting on Instagram. I feel like Instagram and YouTube kind of go hand in hand, and I think my Bookstagram and my Booktube will help each other out if I'm posting consistently on both platforms. Question number 10. What was an unexpected surprise of being on YouTube? This one is going to be funny because a lot of people hate this part about posting videos, but I really like video editing. I'm not super amazing at it. I don't add super cool effects, but I do love working on editing and seeing what the final product can look like. I know that so many people hate editing, so I thought I would too, but I actually kind of enjoy it. It's fun to sit down and look at what I filmed, try to make it look a little bit better, shorten it up a bit, and post it to all of you. Question number 11. Thoughts on equipment? What has been the most useful piece of equipment you've bought? I haven't really bought anything for my YouTube channel except for a tripod. But as I said earlier, my phone works great now for filming, but I do hope to get a designated camera for filming soon. Question number 12. What advice would you give to someone thinking of starting YouTube? I know everyone says this, just do it. If you're thinking about it, do it. make the first video, just record the first video and decide after that if you're going to post it or not. But then the other thing is, people who post on YouTube generally also like watching YouTube videos. If you do watch others, make sure that you like and comment on their videos. It gets your name out there and allows others to see that you are an active member of the platform. Plus, if you ask people in your videos to like and comment and subscribe to your channel, you should be doing that to other people's videos. Practice what you preach and do it on other creators' content. Lastly, we're on 13. Tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. I have no clue, but I do want to give a shout out to Amy from Amy's Bookish Life. She was the one who I saw doing this tag just a couple of weeks ago, and it was for her 2-year anniversary, so hers and my anniversary are very close to each other. Amy is such a fun spirit and reads a ton. I also feel like we have very similar reading tastes, so if you would like to, you should check out her channel. I will link her down below as well. So, happy birthday, Becca Books and Bujo. You made it 2 years. I hope that we can make it to a third. This will be a fun video to do every year, just to see how my channel has changed and how I have hopefully progressed. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more bookish and bullet journaling content from me. Like this video on your way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.